Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. We begin this afternoon with President Donald Trump and his tariffs. A federal court handing the White House a major legal setback. CBS's Natalie Brand is at the White House with more.
The Trump administration says it will appeal after the Court of International Trade ruled the president overstepped his authority in enacting sweeping tariffs on nearly all trading partners.
These activist judges are trying to slow down something right in the middle of really important negotiations. I'm sure that when we appeal, that this decision will be overturned.
The new ruling applies to the administration's 10% baseline tariff on most trading partners and the separate tariffs on China, Mexico, and Canada related to fentanyl and immigration. It does not apply to tariffs on specific products, including autos, aluminum, and steel. But analysts say it could impact trade negotiations underway over the president's reciprocal tariffs, now on pause until July.
This story is not over yet.
CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger says despite the ruling, small businesses impacted by tariffs are still in wait-and-see mode.
I think it does nothing for businesses because I think what happens is we are still operating under a cloud of uncertainty.
This latest legal fight comes as lawsuits surrounding the Department of Government Efficiency continue to play out, and as President Trump's advisor who led the effort is leaving his post.
In a post on X Wednesday, Elon Musk said he would like to thank President Trump for the opportunity to reduce wasteful spending. In an exclusive interview with CBS Sunday Morning, he criticized the president's tax cut and spending bill that narrowly passed the House 1 week ago.
I was disappointed to see the massive spending bill, frankly, which increases the budget deficit.
As a special government employee, Musk could only serve the administration 130 days in a calendar year. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
And Wall Street reacting to the tariff news. You see the green arrow here, the S&P 500 jumping 0.5%, the NASDAQ climbing 0.8%. The Dow is down slightly, though, still. And a Mondovi man accused of sexually assaulting clients at a tattoo parlor. 44-year-old Christopher Ardoin is accused of inappropriately touching clients at a Farwell Street tattoo shop where he's no longer employed. According to online court records, he's facing multiple charges, including felony sexual assault. In court yesterday, a judge set his bond at $1,000 cash with strict conditions, including requiring a witness present during any future tattooing and giving clients a copy of the criminal complaint before he can work on them. La Crosse police, meanwhile, need the public's help trying to find suspects in a string of vehicle break-ins. Tips can be called into Crime Stoppers at 608-784-TIPS, or you can contact the La Crosse Police Department. Eau Claire County warning about a fraudulent invoice scam. The sender is someone named Matt Michaels, claiming to be from the Planning and Development Department. You see some information there, asking for payment for services that were never provided via email. County officials are urging residents to verify the legitimacy of any invoice before you make a payment. UW Eau Claire has a new police chief this afternoon. Amanda Carrier has been a member of the department since 2012 and has been acting chief of police since February. In a statement, the Blue Gold alum said she looks forward to building upon that legacy and working to ensure a safe, welcoming, inclusive campus. Turning now to the weather, we'll take a live look outside. The sun and summer-like temperatures are set to return. Thank goodness. Art Jarrett is in here now with a look at our forecast. No sun yet, though, Art, right?
Yeah, but it's on the way for today. We'll get down to partly cloudy skies for our forecast. In fact, we'll also see a little bit of light rainfall coming off the lake, working its way towards Eau Claire. But it's so dry out there right now, a lot of this is not hitting the ground. We'll see some of this come in as we go into the late afternoon, into the early evening, similar to what we've seen over the last couple of days. And maybe a shower or two will start to work in along I-94 and then possibly stretch down to about, say, I-90 possibly. We've got low pressure to our northeast, and that's still kind of ushering in some of the shower activity. We'll also find ourselves getting into high pressure warming, edging closer to us, and that's going to knock our temperatures up, warming up the upper atmosphere. Current temperatures for you in the 60s right now, to the low to middle 60s. You see that right now, possibly upper 60s to get into near Wausau. Holding on to the shower activity, as I mentioned before. You see the rainfall coming off of the lake, and then once we go into the afternoon and early evening visiting hours you're going to be seeing coming in right there. There you go. Some light showers possibly along I-94, getting to the Twin Cities as well. Maybe even a storm could pop up out of this. We'll see that continue all the way to the 7 o'clock hour for tonight, then eventually clearing skies, taking us to tomorrow where you see more of those showers and maybe a storm or two, but most of that will be to the east of us near the lake. But we could see some residual moisture kind of pull away from that and work its way from I-94 back down to I-90 again. When I return, I'll have a better overview of how this all shapes up for your day, so please stick around.
All right, Art, we'll see you later. Thank you. We could get an update tomorrow on the new Lansing, Iowa bridge. That's the word from the Mississippi River Bridge at Lansing Facebook page. The bridge closed May 17th after sensors detected movement. Iowa DOT says inspections on the bridge have just wrapped up. And today is opening day for equipment rentals at Pettibone Park. Rentals will be available from noon to 8 p.m. For 2 hours, you can rent kayaks for $10 or a paddleboard or canoe for $15. A warning over those popular buy now, pay later apps. The popular platform Klarna reporting a jump in customers behind on their payments. Borrowers end up getting dinged with late fees and interest charges, and it can impact your credit score.
I think that a lot of people like the idea of buy now, pay later, but essentially it is the same trap we often can get into with credit cards. We can spend more than we intend to, and we can actually see fees if we're not paying these off on time.
Stats show 41% of U.S. adults have used buy now, pay later services in the past year. United Airlines is partnering with JetBlue. The deal is called Blue Sky. It lets frequent flyers earn and use miles on each other's airline. Frequent flyer benefits include priority boarding and free baggage. Tickets will also be sold on each other's websites and apps. Still to come for us at noon, the courts versus the White House. A judge rules against President Trump's tariffs. We'll have that update for you. And a recall of more than 1 million Ford and Lincoln vehicles to let you know about the safety issue that could put you at risk.
Summer starts at Hy-Vee. Save on everything you need for your cookouts this Friday through Sunday. Bacon-wrapped sirloins, just $3.99. Hy-Vee pasta, just 88 cents. A pound of fresh strawberries, just $1.98. Pork spare ribs, just $1.99 a pound. Plus, save on Gatorade, Doritos, Hy-Vee baked beans, Pepsi 6-packs, and more. Save in-store and online, Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
At Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics, our goal is to help you and your pet in times of need. We specialize in the gold standard for cruciate ligament repair, the TPLO.
I was amazed to see Bear up and running again so soon. They really took good care of him.
Piper had TPLO surgery and is already running again weeks later.
Fetch made possible, one knee at a time. Contact Dr. Mark Hine at Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics for an orthopedic consultation today.
Wow, Forest Berry Fudge is amazing. This is melting in my mouth.
Dill pickle? Whoa, that's actually good.
Holy fudge. This is the best thing ever.
Expressions brought to you by Valley Fudge and Candy. Find us in Coon Valley, Wisconsin, or order online today.
May is Better Hearing Month. Come in for your free, no-obligation hearing exam at the Better Hearing Center. It's always easier to get help sooner rather than later. You adapt easier when you're younger.
I think some of the big things people will say is, why did I wait so long? It was easy, and I'm really enjoying the things that I used to again. The family's happier, and they're enjoying their life again. May is Better Hearing Month, so come in for your free hearing screening at Better Hearing Center.
We are hiring. Immediate openings, $26 to $38 per hour. You bring your skills, we supply the opportunities. Interior and exterior modeling, wages based on skills and experience. Benefits include health insurance, life insurance, 3 weeks PTO, 6 paid holidays, retirement, FSA, no weekends. The Board Store is a family-owned, veteran-owned, faith-based company serving the community for over 35 years with quality products, superior workmanship, and fair prices. Come and join our team.
Welcome back. A panel of federal judges says President Trump overstepped his authority on tariffs, and Ford is recalling more than 1 million vehicles over a rear-view camera glitch. CBS News' Jesse Mitchell has the latest business news headlines.
The U.S. Court of International Trade has blocked President Donald Trump from imposing sweeping tariffs on many other countries, ruling that he exceeded his authority. The president had cited a 1977 law, the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, to levy the tariffs, since it gives the president the power to regulate imports during certain emergency situations. But the three-judge panel said the law does not give the president blanket authority to set tariffs. More than 1 million Ford and Lincoln vehicles are being recalled. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, a software issue with the rear-view camera could cause it to freeze, increasing the risk of a crash. Ford Motor Company says affected owners can get a free software update at dealerships or remotely over the air. And Twix is moving on to its third cookie-inspired flavor. Twix Snickerdoodle adds cinnamon sugar spiced caramel to its signature candy. The new bar is set to hit store shelves nationwide in July. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Jesse Mitchell.
Coming up, a survey reveals the top culprits for loading your diet with salt, plus how the changing of seasons could actually affect your health.
Hey, Dominic here. We always get asked, what do you have for burgers? With over 40 blends at our outlet store, we recommend these 4: all-purpose, beef and more, steak and game, and Lena's Ufta. First, you need ground beef, preferably from a local meat shop. Mix in 2 to 3 teaspoons of pleasing per pound, make into patties and grill to your liking. All 4 of these will make great tasting burgers, and they're all low in sodium. Get these seasonings and more at the outlet store. And buying local always tastes better.
Let River City Grill be your new lunch destination. Whether it's corporate lunches, parties, or events, we have the space and food for all of your gathering needs, big or small. We offer an all-you-can-eat lunch buffet from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. with unlimited soup, salad, pizza, wings, and so much more. There's something for everybody. Stop by the bar and pair your delicious lunch with one of our many beers available on draft. River City Grill, Winona, Minnesota.
At Sealands Carpetland, your family comes first. We're more than just a flooring store. We're your partners in creating a home that lasts a lifetime. Discover a world of comfort and durability with our huge selection. Whether it's cozy carpeting for your living room, timeless hardwood for a classic touch, or versatile tiles that stand up to the hustle and bustle of family life. Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley. Our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
Best summer ever! Keep the fun.
You all need more of it in our lives, right?
I had a crush on you. I had a crush on you too.
I wish you would have told me.
So many ways to elevate the summer. Meet a friend. Create adventure. Try everything. Such a weird, cool mosaic.
Make this a feel-good summer. Spend it with Drew.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8.
In our medical news today, which foods are to blame for our high consumption of salt? A survey by the American Heart Association found the top culprits, pizza, soup, and chicken, are the main sources of sodium for most Americans. The survey also found sodium use varies by race and ethnicity, with Asian Americans most likely to add salt during cooking, and Black adults most likely to try and reduce their salt intake. New research shows humans are seasonal creatures, and our health is influenced by changes in those seasons. A study by the University of Michigan found the amount of sunlight we get influences us, from our moods to our sleep schedules and circadian rhythms. Sunlight exposure could also impact our metabolism and cardiovascular health. And a mother's affection during childhood can impact a person's health for their entire life. A study by UCLA found children who received more praise, positivity, and affection from their mothers at age 3 will perceive the world as more safe as teenagers. At age 17, they also had fewer physical and even mental health problems than children who did not receive maternal affection. As we head to break, we'll take a live look from CityCam 8. Art is in next with a look at our forecast.
will you find at Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique? Everything you need and more. See our selection of Polish pottery, cookware, olive oils and vinegar, and our gadget wall. Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique, located inside Wesco and Sparta. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Let me tell you how good my lawyer is. My motorcycle accident was the other driver's fault. The insurance company said they weren't going to pay because I wasn't wearing a helmet. They said the law was against me. Well, my lawyer went to the legislature and was publicly thanked by the governor for helping change the law. My lawyer got me almost $2 million. My lawyer? Hupy and Abraham.
Call 800-800-5678. Hupy and Abraham.
It's good to know your Touchstone Energy Cooperative is always there. For generations, we've powered the growth of our community. Today, our commitment is stronger than ever to provide affordable energy you can depend on and keep you connected to what matters most, now and for generations to come. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
If your home is looking drab, trade it in.
Trade it in.
The furniture's old and yucky, trade it in.
Trade it in.
If you're seeking a solution, then King's your resolution. If you're tired of your look, then trade it in.
Trade it in.
At King's Trade-In Sale, trade in your old recliner for $50 towards a new one. Trade in your old sofa for $100. Trade in your old mattress for $75. Plus, get free delivery and 12 months no-interest payments at the King Furniture Trade-In Sale.
Trade it in.
Welcome to Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique. Whether you're a gourmet cook or an aspiring foodie, we have something for your style and taste. See our selection of gourmet cookware, bakeware, and appliances. Hazel and Lola's Kitchen Boutique. Stop in today and tell them Peyton sent you.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
First Warn Weather on News 8 Now.
All right, well, good afternoon to you here as we get into your forecast. I want to show you the temperatures across the nation, holding on to 70s and 80s along the northern tier of the nation. We're going to get some 70s out of that today. Some cooler conditions over in California, but warmer conditions down to the south, and that's going to help us warm over the next couple of days as high pressure continues to build. In fact, we're looking at cloudy skies giving way to partly cloudy skies for the day. Milder conditions holding on to at least those 70s working in the forecast now. So you see some upper 60s to at least the low 70s today. We'll get into La Crosse at 72 degrees and then begin to warm you up gradually. Hey, take a look at this though. Eau Claire has about a 40% chance going to a 30% chance and then continuing to weaken as we go into the latter portion of the afternoon and into the remainder of the evening commute. And then back over to La Crosse, you're looking at cloudy skies, still holding on to mostly cloudy conditions, giving way to some sunshine briefly. And then, of course, we've got limited amounts of rainfall in the forecast for it. It's more of a slight chance. You can see it mostly is scattered up to the north as we go into the 3 o'clock hour. That could spawn maybe a storm or two. As you can see it coming down, and eventually we're done. Not much happening as you go down into areas along I-90 because there's a dry slot there. That begins to fill in as we go right into the 9 o'clock hour where clouds continue to move in, but fewer clouds reside going into the overnight hours, plus some smoke and haze also a part of your forecast. You'll find yourselves getting into it here as we go through Friday. The showers and storms come back again, but most of them are to the east and out of the region. But this model is still showing you a little bit of light rainfall, possibly reaching Eau Claire as well as La Crosse, and then kind of bugging out to the east. Rain out of the forecast, about 1/10 of an inch or less, as I mentioned before. We'll see this smoke and haze come down. It's more like a near moderate to critical in the forecast. But the thing is, it's going to be breezy. We'll see winds getting up to near 40 miles per hour, and that's going to help us out. In the afternoon, we're up to near 30 miles per hour plus. Getting into the latter portion of your afternoon, you're looking at winds possibly getting up to 36 miles per hour, so nearing 40 miles per hour, then tapering down as we go into the evening hours, and they should be done. All right, so we carry over to how this all shakes up for Friday. We're looking at sunny skies, breezy, gusty conditions, upper 70s to the low to middle 80s possibly. We get into Saturday, we're looking at temperatures around the widespread 70s, getting into some lower 80s. And for Sunday, how about this though? These are the lows. Temperatures still in the 50s, going into some upper 40s there. Once you get into the highs, you're looking at conditions to be like this. Yeah, you look at that. You're looking at low 80s and of course the middle 80s in the forecast as well for pretty much everyone in our region. We go into Tuesday and Wednesday, storm activity activity comes to move in the picture. Some of that's going to be bullseye right on top of us. Over the next few days, expect temperatures to gradually warm. We'll get up to upper 80s. You can see near 90 degrees going into Monday. We have a break with sunshine coming in. Then storm activity comes in for Tuesday, Wednesday, riding right back into Thursday as well with more storms moving in the picture. We'll see. This could possibly be an alert day, but for right now, it looks like it's kind of weakening going into Wednesday. So we'll have more about that coming up for you later on tonight. So have a wonderful day out there.
All right, you've got some 70s, 80s, almost 90s. Everybody should be happy, right?
I'm trying.
That is a good looking forecast.
A little bit of rain, a little bit of sunshine.
A little bit of everything. Thank you, Art. Still to come, a Madison man is spreading joy one tiny treasure at a time. The mini capital project that's captured the city's heart after the break.
During the Memorial Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $500 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for the best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. The starting wage for laborers is up to $21 per hour with no experience necessary. We will train the right candidate. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
A home you love, a business that endures. It takes your vision, your hard work, and your dedication to bring them to life. The right tools help. Case IH truly understands your vision and what you need to achieve it. That's why we build the equipment, the local dealer and service network, and the data and tech you want today and tomorrow. Because we don't just build our equipment to work. We built it to work for you.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships, now including La Crosse and Richland Center.
It's weird to admit, but it's true. I'm selling Chevys. 2024 Malibus to be exact, starting at $17,890, $299 down and $299 per month. It's Malibu madness. And they feature great options including heated seats, remote start, Apple CarPlay, and up to 36 miles per gallon. All have low miles with remaining factory warranty. But the bad part is these are getting harder to get. So if you're in the market for an affordable ride, come see us today at Chrysler Winona, Highway 61, Winona.
During the Memorial Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Miss a story or need to watch it again? Find them all on the News 8 Now app. When it comes to severe weather,
severe weather is a big threat.
Obviously, weather impacts everyone's lives, and weather changes, and you don't want outdated information.
Be confident in First Warn Weather.
A national meteorologist can give you the broad overview.
But we're here for you. I know what this is going to do. I know how it's going to affect your area.
If you're from the area, like I'm from the area, you know all the real nuances.
Expect more from your local weather team.
We're still here for you. It's important.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Finally today, a Madison artist is spreading joy one tiny treasure at a time. Ken Thager hides mini Capitol buildings around the city as part of his Mini Wisconsin project. He started it in 2020 to build community and spread random acts of kindness during the pandemic. The tiny treasures show up in little free libraries, at the base of statues, and other spots around town, delighting people who stumble across them.
I wanted to build community and reinforce random acts of kindness, which we all definitely needed during the pandemic. I continue to spread little random acts of kindness around town because it's something that I want to see more of in my life, more spontaneity, more joy, more happiness, and I need to will that into the world.
5 years and more than 6,000 hidden gems later, Ken is still at it, a mini mission making a huge impact. He hasn't made a dime from the project, but he keeps hiding Mini Wisconsins because of the joy it brings to those who find them. And Art is back with a final check of the weather after the break.
It's the Memorial Day sale at Home Sleep Express. Get 10% off sale prices or pay no interest for 3 years on Luxuria and Thomas Cole Sleep. Get this Aurora Queen or this Jewel Pillow Top Queen, your choice for just $8.99. The Memorial Day mattress sale, now at Home Sleep Express.
The largest RV sale ever is back. Memorial Day through Saturday at Pleasureland RV in West Salem. We're offering huge savings you cannot ignore, like travel trailers for under $150 a month. Guaranteed best price on Grand Design and Brinkley. Plus, hundreds of used RVs serviced and ready to camp. Got a trade? We'll give you up to $1,500 over book value. It's called the largest RV sale ever for a reason, and you don't want to miss it. Memorial Day through Saturday at Pleasureland RV. Best in the Midwest.
It's time to visit Jolivet Family Farms. 8 greenhouses full of a wide variety of flowers, vegetables, herbs, bulk seeds, and starters, all grown for this climate. Find unique lawn and garden accents, home decor, and accessories. Take home a treat from our scratch-made bakery with cookies, bars, breads, and pies. All this and so much more. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
For over 40 years, La Crosse Glass and Overhead Door has been the go-to company for anything glass and door. We offer a large stock inventory of CEHI garage doors to help you find the perfect fit. As a locally owned business, we take pride in our work and always get the job done. From commercial glass and glazing to residential glass and CEHI garage doors, we have the experience and expertise to help you. Call or visit our website today.
Create a home that feels good and looks good with Drew and Jonathan Home. Now at Home Furniture. Whether your style leans casual, refined, modern, or a little bit of everything, find quality pieces to bring your vision to life.
Shop Drew and Jonathan Home at all Home Furniture locations.
You all need more of it in our lives, right?
I had a crush on you.
I had a crush on you, too.
I wish you would have told me.
So many ways to elevate the summer. Meet a friend. Create adventure. Try everything. Such a weird, cool mosaic.
Make this a feel-good summer. Spend it with Drew.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8.
Well, we have a 30 to 40% chance of showers working into the region today. Most of that goes along I-94, possibly sweeping a little bit to the south along I-90. We'll get into it today with sunshine over in on Alaska. You're also going to be seeing some sunshine finally starting to pick up over in Eau Claire as well. Wow. Look at that, right? Temperatures are going to continue to warm for you right now. It's 66 degrees up there, but we'll go into the next few days. You're seeing temperatures on the rise, going right into the mid to upper 80s, and then we cool it on down gradually back to the 70s.
All right, the sun is shining in Eau Claire. Lucky them, huh? Looking great. Sure. All right, thank you, Art. Thanks for joining us. We will see you back here tonight.